Hello everybody, we're back again with another video. And as for today's video, I'm going to be checking out a list of players that have an English accent who are actually not from the UK. So let's get into it. Be surprised by this list of players. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just make sure that you like this video, and you also do subscribe to the channel, and you share this video with your friends and family. And without wasting any time, let's get into today's video.
TV. And it does sometimes pop up in the timeline.
Alexander Isak. Isak is Eritrean by origin, but from Sweden. You'd think he was born and raised in London.
Actually, bro, I've seen you. You've got something there, bro. I don't want to say.
His accent actually sounds English.
Work a bit on the detail. Okay. You know, finding the corners. Yeah. Wow. That's it. I need to put more. Yeah. Try a straight one. Huh? Try a straight one. Straight one. CRT. Just gotta aim a little bit more to the right. Yeah, you're right. Wait. Wow. Can we have one more? Okay. One of them trees. No, pick one. That's more like passing. Okay, like a real game. Real game. Okay, cool. Then I put extra talent. Yes. And you handled it perfect. That was it. So, give it 9.
We're saying yourself versus Ibrahimovic of FIFA 18.
Come on. That's me though.
It's you though.
No. You know when he went down?
What about hairlines, was it?
No. It could have been. He was down before that.
What did you put him down for?
I put him down. I said, is he early in for training?
Yeah, he's early.
No, but I see him on the road when I come to training.
Bruh, maybe this fool grew up in
Born in
England.
Spain. Ryan moved to England as a
Like maybe Isak grew up in England, because like there's no way that his accent is like so similar to English people.
teenager and has developed an English accent.
Just defend well. They didn't have a shot on target in the first 45 minutes, which is incredible to be at the Bernabeu and not concede a shot on target. Like, he can do everything. He can play as an 8, he can play as a 6, he can play box to box, he can defend, he can attack.
He can take free kicks now.
And we know how we played in the first game, and we have to do the same. We have to approach it the same way. We know we have a lead, but we come here just to win the game.
Amadou Onana was born in Senegal and moved to Belgium at a young age. He finally moved to an English club in 2022, but his accent sounds like he's been in London all his life.
I've got to ask you this. Did you expect to become a meme during the tournament with that little reaction?
Absolutely not. Obviously, I know where I come from. I know where I'm going. That's all that matters, man. Whoever says whatever about me doesn't really matter. I couldn't care less. I'm just being myself.
Got an insight? You got any more songs coming up?
Yeah, I've got, loads.
Whoa. Bro is coming from, he grew up in Senegal, and he went to Belgium, and he has that accent. Like, how come, bro? Like, how come?
Loads more, but I'm gonna take my time.
Are you going to give us a little bit of a
Nah, I
preview?
can't do that. Gotta stay exclusive, innit? This was fun.
I like that.
This was fun. You know, sometimes it's like, the same.
Efficacité. Merci beaucoup. Il a manqué aujourd'hui. Je vous écoute. Andre is not even my name, mate. Do you know what I mean? Go on. Jamal.
I still remember that interview, bro. Like, like it did a complete switch up from speaking whatever language he was speaking, like, to like a proper English accent.
Musiala. Even though he was born in Germany, Musiala was raised in England from a young age and speaks with a noticeable English accent.
Yeah, so I was born in Stuttgart.
Yep.
And then we moved over to Fulda, I think around the age of 2, 3, and then started kicking ball there. Yeah, I was just having fun, and then my mum had to work. She done her university at Southampton, and then we were there for 4 months, and I was just playing football at some teams there at Southampton, at City Central, and then trialled at Southampton as well for a while. Yeah, I think they watched me at one of the games we had at Southampton, and they offered me a trial at Chelsea, and I thought, why wouldn't I?
Of course, it's Chelsea.
Go to Chelsea, yeah, I was really up for it. I was kind of nervous. I didn't speak the language that good. When we moved over, a couple of the boys were at the same school as me.
Yeah.
So everything went pretty quickly.
Wojciech Szczesny, the Polish goalkeeper who spent a decade at Arsenal,
picked up a London accent.
He was like proper tiny. I don't know. I'll tell you straight away. Yeah, I'll take that shout though. Tiny fight. Two Wojciech. Best wishes. Cool. Nice. Who did you swap with? Yeah, Justin Bieber the other day. Yeah, decent. And first time I met Beckham. Beck, yeah. You'll say Beck. I don't know if you're a good dad. I was the one you and I argued a few times, but never really come across as a good dad.
Neil Malpe speaks with an English accent. He's also developed an English sense of humour while at it.
Enjoy my time off. I actually didn't think about it before. The thing is, I always celebrate so I don't have one celebration. I like to do a bit of everything really. So when I scored, I was running towards the corner fly and I was watching them fans, and obviously they were angry at me because I scored and their team were 1-0 down. So I don't know, straight away, I don't know how my brain worked at the time, but it just went through my mind oh, let's do that celebration. It wasn't towards Madison, it was just I would be watching, I would be supporting England, of course. But if they lose, I might put something online. Who knows? Who knows? As an Englishman, you can't talk about fluidity and how the way we play respectfully. Yes. And I'm convinced we're going to win it against England. That'd be even better.
Jan Molby, the Danish midfielder and Liverpool legend, speaks with a strong Scouse accent.
Sunday evening, 7:30. I'm staying in a city centre hotel called St George's Hotel, and there's a knock on the door. I've opened the door, and there's our goalkeeper, Bruce Grobbelaar. He said, "Hey, my boy," he says, "I've come to take you partying." I said, "But Bruce," he said, "where I come from, mainland Europe, Sunday night, people tend to stay in, rest, and then they go to work Monday morning." "Oh, yes," he said, "my boy, but we're in Liverpool now." He said, "and people go partying Sunday night and don't go to work Monday."
This is such a surprise, bro. A lot of these people, they have such an English accent, like that, bro. I just don't understand it. You can just pick it up in just a matter of time, and then
Emi Martinez speaks fluent English with a hint of a London accent.
Martinelli. He's my boy. I know him for many years. It's a great volley. It's just the timing right. Oh, you go high and you may try it. It's perfect. Go in goal, Ben. With free balls. My wife done it. Look, this is my gaming room, and honestly, my wife said, "Oh, I leave that space because when you win the World Cup, it's gonna be there, the shirt with the medal and the pictures of the World Cup in the final." I like to pray before the games, do my stretching, the same warm up. But when you play for Argentina, you get pumped up before the game. You can hear the fans. Let's say I go to Villa Park or any ground in the Premier League, and the fans they come late in the game. In Argentina, they 40, 50,000, 60,000 before the warm up. So when I get into the warm up, it's I'm like, to the warm up, it's I'm like,
To Lovenkrands, the Danish forward who played in Scotland and Newcastle.
So basically, in Argentina, they're more passionate, bro. They're always on time to watch their favorite players. I can already imagine having to go and watch Martinez and all the other guys like Messi, all the other guys
Has a Scottish accent.
When do you realise that was such a big deal? It went mental again, it comes in waves, and then suddenly, especially Halloween, Christmas, when they all start to stuff, people walk through airports like that, and I get sent them all the time, so people send it to me on social media, and my kids now in school, when they go every time they go to school, people are like, "Oh, I'm going to dress up as this next," and I'm like, "Hey, a wee baby, a wee kid standing with a Newcastle bit." I mean, he's been sold.
Ida Gudjonsson, the Icelandic striker who played for Chelsea and Bolton as well as FC Barcelona, speaks with a British accent.
When you've got a player like Lionel Messi in your team, you're always confident. I think in saying that, Manchester United have obviously turned their things around since Solskjaer came in. I do fancy Barcelona for this one. I mean, I think my celebration speaks for itself. I wasn't acting or it wasn't in the script. It was literally, oh my God, I've witnessed greatness here. And, I'm on the pitch. He's my teammate.
Yeah, it does have a British
The
accent.
Spanish fullback who joined Arsenal at 16 has a noticeable London accent.
What do you make of Arsenal Fan TV? And And do any players watch it, or are you told not to watch it?
I don't think there's players that actually just go on the internet just so they're going to watch Arsenal Fan TV. It does sometimes pop up in the timeline, so
that's true.
I've seen it sometimes. So I have friends that say to me, like, "Oh, have you heard about that guy on Arsenal Fan TV?" Like, I think it's so wrong for someone that claims to be a fan and their success is fed of a failure. So how can that be a fan? So I think there's just people trying to make money their way, which, you know, everyone is entitled to do. But for us players, it doesn't affect us. Listen, if people want to have fun with it, let them have fun. But for us, you know, we just, as I said, when you grow, you just realize what's important for you to listen to and what not to take. You know, if a coach comes to me and tells me, you've done something bad, you've done something wrong, I'm going to take that advice. If I hear someone from Arsenal Fan TV saying, like, oh, this guy needs to do this guy needs to do that, I'm not going to listen to him. But, you know, as I say, they're entitled of their opinion, the way they want to do it, and if people find it funny.